everyone, this is Best Style Signature. I'm so happy to have you guys around here. I'm so much happy. Please help your girl. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel and put on your notification button. Thank you very much for doing that. So in today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to cut and sew a gathers skirt or anything gathers that you want to be gathers. Maybe you want your gown to be gathers or your sleeve, anything, the way you can sew it. So now we are going to learn. Today is on gathers gown. So we are going to cut the down parts of the gathers. So now the two measurements you are going to be needing is just two measurements. You are needing the waist of the person and the length of the person, where you want the gathers to be, from your waist to your knee length. So now the waist of this person is 26. So now it depends on the way you want it to be full. So now I want these gathers to be more full. So if you want it to be more full, you divide the waist of that person by 4. So now the waist of this person is 26. If you divide it by 4, it will give us 104. So now you are going to cut the width now. You are going to cut the width now to be 104. Remember, if you are cutting your clothes, if you are cutting your material, you are cutting the wrong side of the material. You fold your material to the wrong side. That's what I've done here. So I just folded the material into 2. So this material now, if I measured it, is more than 102. It's more than 102. Just watch me. It's more than 102. This is 59, approximately, let's say 60. So that is 120. And I needed 104, not 102, 104. I can as well use this 104. It depends on the way you want it to be more fuller. I can even add to it. So that's what I want to do now. I'll just cut this width, this whole width now. So the whole width is 104. So now the length of the person, I'm going to measure the length of the person, where the person wants the gathers to be. So I'll measure. This is the length. You place your tape. The person wants it to be 22. This is 22. That is what I'm saying earlier. If I cut out this 22 now, I can as well still add more material to this my width. I'll just cut it out. The remaining parts that I needed, I'll just join it in. This is at my gathers. So now 22. Let me make it 24 because I was still going to join this down part. I'm still going to join it to the upper part of the person. So I'll make this one to be the down part. So I don't need to measure. I don't need to sew this down part. So yeah, I will have to sew this place. So this place, let me make it 24. So I'm going to cut this 24 now. I'm going to cut it out. Just wash me. I'm so sorry, my scissors. I'm trying to mind the material, because the material is one kind of stretchy material. So I'm cutting it out. I'll cut it down. Because I'm needing all the whole 118. We measured the width earlier to be 118. So I'm needing all the whole 118. sorry, my hand might not be straight. Just please wash me. Just go through this procedure to cut your bone. You're going to get it right. Yeah. So now, this is the gown part of the person. Yes. So what I'm going to go and do now, so to apply the gathers now, I'm going to go and sew. I told you guys that I'll be needing this part to join. So I'm going to go and sew. I'll make my line to be 2 lines. I'll just don't stitch when you want to sew. Don't stitch from the start. Just sew it down and sew it down. Sorry, please. Just sew it down like this. Just put your stitch to the last end. Just sew it down like this at once. Then the second line too at once. I normally use 2 lines. I don't like using just one line one sewing. So I'll go and sew it twice and come and show you guys. Let me go and sew it. So now I've sewn the 2 lines. Look at it very well. I've sewed the 2 lines. If you look at it very well, I did not stitch. Look at it, I didn't stitch. I just sew it down, both the 2 lines. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hold one of this thread, one of the first thread and the second thread, just one out of the 2. Look at it. I pick one from this second line, then I pick one from this first line. So I'm going to start drawing the first line too. I'll draw. So if you notice, the one you are drawing will be more bigger than the one you are not drawing. Here's the one I just drew now. Okay, and this is it. So I'm making use of this and these 2 ropes. So I'm going to start drawing. So I've drawn these 2. Stretch it down to this place. Stretch it down forward. I draw this one also. I draw this one also. That's the way you'll be drawing it. Put it down back to this to make it fuller. Just be expanding it. Just be, as you are drawing it, just try to be expanding it to the rest till it's more full. Till it's more full. Expand. Draw. Expand. Draw. Don't forget, it's just that 2 line you'll be drawing. The 2 ropes alone. Draw. Draw, expand. You should bring out the beauty of the cloth whenever you are done. Just be expanding it. As you can see, I hold when you are expanding it, don't hold this tight. Just leave it. What I did is that I just make sure it's on my hand. It did not mix with this one, so I just make sure it's on my hand. I didn't hold. If I hold it, the rope will cut. So make sure your rope did not cut along the line. So I didn't hold it though. I just make sure the rope is on my hand here. I didn't hold it tight. I just make sure the rope is on my hand so that it won't mix with these other ones. I'll not be looking for necessary rope up and down. So that's what I do. So I'll draw it again. This piece is free. I'll draw again. Expand. Make sure your rope did not cut. Just be very careful with it. Make sure it did not cut. Make sure it did not cut. As you can see, look at it, this is how it looks like, more full. As you can see, draw. The more you are drawing, the more fuller it will become. I need to draw this place there. To make it more easier for you, you can go to the other edge so as to draw it also, so that it will meet this particular one too. And see, pick one there, you pick one here also. You can see I'm trying to draw. So that's how you are going to start drawing it. You draw this other end. Make sure you don't stitch. Make sure you don't stitch. I'm drawing it, so the way you draw this one, that's the way you start. Look at it also. You start drawing it down. So you draw this one too. The two will meet each other. So when you finish drawing it, everything will just be like this. It will look more beautiful on the pencil, more and more beautiful. So let me finish drawing it and I'm going to show you guys how it looks like. So I've gone, so I've drawn my material, I've drawn it, so this is how it looks like. Look at how beautiful it is. So you draw it to the main measurement of that person. You know, I told you I'm looking for 26, 26, 26, 26. This is 25. It's not up to, so I'm just going to release some. I'm going to release some. You release it, you know, we're drawing it like this, so I'm going to release it. So I've tried to release, so this should be up to 26 now. So this will be up to 26 now. Yeah, this is 26. So you just go and use it. So this is how it looks like. Look at how you cut off this, all this stitch. You cut it off. So look at how beautiful it is. So this is how it looks like. So thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and put on your notification. Thank you very much. You can try this out yourself. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.